Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Welcome along at 1174 and Patrick. So we're coming back to FS tonight for Meadow Grove. A break from cattle and crops tonight.
Sound resumed. Microphone
I'll
activated.
bring you two back in. Not interrupting anything, am I, between you?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, no arguing tonight?
No.
No.
You're getting better. Right, so we're going to pick up where we finished last time on here, which I had to have a look around and actually see where that was. Which is getting to clear up these silage bales. So turn GPS off. How do you think you got on, Patrick? Oh, not bad at all then. Well done on that one. Have enough trouble with English, let alone another language. Are you lurking in two places, Millen?
Yes. Why?
Just checking.
I'm doing my job.
About time.
No, right?
And because I'm live, you can't say what you normally would if I said something like that.
Yes.
Just say me one, do it.
No.
It's good to troll your moderators every once in a while. $79 ain't too bad, is it? I don't know how that sort of works out for you over there. Sounds good enough here.
Ooh, if I've got the 79 on my math finals, that will be a big miracle. When I was studying.
I think I got B, but I don't know what that percentage worked out to on mine. It's one of the ones I actually done well in. I think we were going to sell these from memory. That's what I was planning with them. Will the BGA take silage bales? Or will it just take bulk silage? Hi Mark, well good here, thanks, how you doing? Wonder if the BGA would take them rather than trying to get into the bale sell point with this thing. Hey Nathan, how you doing? I mean, done potatoes for a little while. There's a field of them there. Sheep are in their hover phase at the moment. They're well and truly hovering this time. Not a problem though that they hover 6 feet above the ground. We had dynamic water on these maps, so when you went through them it went up and bow wave around everything. Irish, Patrick? I don't think I can get much further away in the UK than... I'm from completely the other side of the UK, to Ireland.
He's Welsh.
100% English. No, it's Nathan who's Welsh, Milton.
Oh right, Nathan is Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
I'm in confusion. Yeah.
Wait for it, Milton.
He's from Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I'm from Norfolk in England, Patrick.
Next to Salford.
Yeah, but far enough away not to be associated with. Alright. So we got 2 loads of these to get in there. At least 2 loads of these. Back and far enough in, then we'll bring the here. We might bring the loader down, but we may not need to with this trailer. This is a bit smaller than the last one I tried to get in here. Don't think he's going to bite, Milton.
No?
No.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
We need to try harder.
Hi Kevin, yeah, I've seen Peterville. I've done a first look on it today. Might be able to tip them. Find out in a second. I was expecting to have to bring the loader down here to get rid of them. You feeling a bit cheesy, Dal?
A little bit cheesy.
That fitted in there alright. Try to fit in there a bit better than what the round barrel ones do. So we can get another load. Racked up some good money as well. 23,000. Even without, how are we doing? I'm trying to remember the key bindings again. So I've been doing cattle and crops, they're slightly different. Take away a little while ago here. So we've got some crops to sell as well tonight because the price is up on some of them. You see, I haven't done any verge cutting down this way. So we all glad another week is over then? Couple of days off. Hey Dringy, how are we doing? You see, that's your problem with it being on the roof. You'll get rather wet up there. You're supposed to be under the roof, not on top of it in the rain. All good here, thanks, Dringy. I thought you'd supposed to know you're meant to be under a roof when it's raining, not above them. Define lately, as in how lately. Haven't looked at for about an hour or so. I did, but it doesn't necessarily mean what I've seen whatever you're talking about. So it has a habit of not showing me everything. Just slightly. In which case, no. Really? What on earth have you got one of them things for? Obviously get paid too much. Ah. So you haven't changed the range for Highlands then? Not bad, thanks Stephen. How you doing? Have you not broken any more bones since last speaking to you? Fallen off any ladders or suffered any other type of misfortune? So these have been well worth doing. Got 2 more fields we can do these on yet. Money they've been worth. Oh, so you broke a tractor this time instead, did you? Guess that's better than breaking yourself. Whoops. I'm sure he was thrilled at you doing that to his Hilux. Could have been worse, could have been your Ranger. And I got nearly 1200 miles on my one. The 2 weeks I had it. Yeah, that's a nice thing to be doing there, Stephen. 399's nice tractor. Is it a Highline one? I think they were all the Highline, weren't they? The 99s. Well, at least he got your name accurately. Sure, it's not the first time you've been called that. But did you get the crow? That's the main thing. It's one thing to put the Hilux in a ditch, but did you actually manage to shoot the crow you're aiming for when you done it? So that 399's got a bit of sentimental value as well, in more ways than one. That's your first track you drove and your late granddad's. Yeah, about 28 grand that load. Here's the other one somewhere around similar value. Just a part load now. DLC, something to do with root crops would be fairly good, Kevin. There's not enough root crop stuff in the game.
I want a helicopter DLC.
With missiles?
Yeah,
Why do you want a helicopter DLC though?
crop spray. With a helicopter with silly spray things on the side.
Yeah.
I prefer modern missiles,
Okay,
Nice.
missiles.
especially for
Nice.
multiplayer use. You can use the balloon on the map as target practice.
I don't know what DLC I'd want to be honest with you.
Uh,
I'd love class, but you know it's not going to happen.
yeah,
Nope.
I mean, class would be obviously a good choice. Love
Yeah,
to
but
see
it's not
class
that.
one, but exactly, that's not coming.
But I think I'd say I'll go with what you said, the root one.
Yeah. I mean, they're still missing a trick with all the John Deere machinery that could be put in the game as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of people think that's going to be next DLC, didn't they?
John Deere mowers,
Yeah.
that sort of thing, that's all missing.
Yeah, like the cotton harvest and stuff like that.
Yeah. You got mowers missing, balers missing, drills missing from the John
Yeah.
Deere brand.
Tractors missing.
Yeah, older tractors, forage
Yeah.
harvester missing. It's there as mod, but not as in game.
Yeah.
Certainly don't want any more Massey Fergusons in the game, they were horrible things. I've actually been stood next to a Holmer Terra variant today.
You stood next to
Happy.
Homer Simpson today.
So I've been next to one of those Holmer tool carriers where I've been working today.
You didn't take a pic.
It's 100% sign written,
Huh?
the
Okay.
machine. So without actually asking owner's permission, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Though I'm sure he wouldn't mind because it's advertising, knowing him. Got a slurry tanker and dribble bars on it. They had one of their new members of staff washing it down as it's just finished work for a little while. It's taken him about 6 or 7 hours to wash it, probably.
Jesus.
It hasn't been washed since February.
Oh. Okay.
There's a bit of mud around it amongst other
Yeah.
unmentionable substances from AD plants.
Digestate.
Yeah. So only when you're near it you realise just how big they actually are. But how incredibly quiet it actually is when it's running. For its size. Yeah, I would like to see the 300 series back, Stephen. Good, thanks, Nathan. Decided to come back now, have you? After we've been insulting about you?
How's the weather in Wales, Nathan?
It's Peter J, I think, who made that 300 series pack, Stephen.
Yes, it was Peter J.
I know you refer to mowers as sheep in Wales, Nathan. Don't know about that one, Stephen. What do you reckon, Milton?
What?
Peter J will do anything for 19?
Probably.
I haven't seen nothing on his Facebook yet.
No, I haven't. I've sort of been
Yeah.
watching because it would be nice to see that 300 series come across.
Yeah, but he's too quiet.
Yeah.
And he's working, so probably on the last moments that he will start posting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fairly late into 17 when he started putting quite a bit of stuff out, wasn't it?
Yeah. It is when he has more time, I think.
Yeah, classic John Deere DLC would be nice, but I can't see John Deere wanting it. They're more interested in current stuff, it seems. Could be wrong. They more be interested in their newer stuff being out than their older stuff. Getting the farmers of the future at a young age whilst playing the game with it. The John Deere brainwashing department, getting them to think they're the best tractor out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people are keeping very, very quiet what's going on with the contest.
Yeah, probably Peter J will be on the contest. We don't know.
Now, we know Dusty's got a map going in for, we know Oxy has. Lance is no longer putting his in, is he, Dal?
Nope.
He's spending
Number
more time
3
perfecting it. Getting it to the testers, so that's all sorted. No doubt there'll be some absolutely dire entries into it, so there's a financial prize.
Yeah.
Start offering money and all sorts of people start wanting stuff in there. They think there's a chance of winning. Yeah, we do need some more older machinery, Stephen. Not quite 300,000 after selling that. Yeah, that'd be nice, Stephen. I mean, I'm guessing that given where you're from, Mikhail, I think Mikhail mods won't go far amiss for you. You notice how, I was going to say, you notice how quiet Nathan went when we started mentioning Wales again?
Yeah.
And then he pops back. Yeah, you gotta have a break from it, Nathan, after doing this. Spent a lot of time on here. Deserve a break after that. Not for too long, but just a nice break. So what maps are people in chat playing now then? It's been just over a week since we've been on FS. There's been a few come out in that time. How you guys finding Peterville who are playing on it? I really ought to service this track, they might pull a bit better then. I don't think that's quite as tight as what Meadow Grove is. There's a little bit more space to get in and out of fields on there, on a lot of the roads. Spent about an hour and a half on it so far, that's about it. How are you doing now then on there, Nathan? Yeah, maybe someone will bring them across eventually. I'll do one. You never know. It's not actually touching the gate post, but it's stuck on it. Interesting. I love it when that happens. I've already looked at Stephen, way ahead of you on that one. Probably not without. I see myself going on the FSL at the moment. So anyone who gets the Profi magazine, Machinery magazine, will probably have seen a review on the Anderson Round Bale trailer in there this month. They've actually tested one out. Yeah, that Case MX is just awful. I don't know what they're thinking with that to try and release that at the moment. I downloaded it as soon as I saw it. I think you've actually played with that one, haven't you, Nathan? As you're using it. Ready as you never be, Kevin. Remember what was in that trailer before. Right. Marshall trailer, Nathan. Which one? Where and which one are we talking about? Seen a Marshall tanker today, but not a trailer.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right.
which case, no I haven't. It's not a brand of trailer we see much around this way. Alright, let's have a look at the prices so we can see what we're going to get out of here first. Barley, I think. That was going to Top Hill. Not at the minute, Stephen. I just can't fit it in anywhere without dropping something else. Crop wise, we need some of the crops what we've got as extras in on some of the 19 maps put in there. Sort of carrots, onions, that sort of thing. Not any more cereal crops. If it has to be cereal crops, maybe rye or millet, something we've already had and know can be done. Brands, well, class has got to be a big one I want to come in. Map wise, something what would be nice seeing is the dynamic soil what we've got on cattle and crops, so you actually sink into the ground. Hey Rabbit Man, good thanks, how you doing? Looked like you were having a good stream last night when we all jumped in with you. For some reason, although we both myself and Milton subscribed to you, neither of us got a notification you were streaming last night, did we, Milton?
No.
So it's only by luck that I come across you alive.
Back.
We had a hard job to say, Dal, you weren't Australian with your accent last night.
I wasn't the only one that said that.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll try to jump in if we know you're streaming. Add some support. We're actually surprised how good the game looked on console compared to what some people have been complaining about, weren't we?
Yeah.
Talking last night.
I've never have seen a PS4 live stream and it looked amazing.
A lot of people have been saying how bad it is, but
yeah.
we're surprised how good it looked.
Yeah.
Being PC side. Yeah, I've been trying to get Bail Lifter across into 19, but not getting on very well at the moment. got retextured, but that's as far as I've got with it. I can't get to pairing game currently. Hey Farm Life Gaming, how are we doing? Right, where are the oats going? Top hill again. Have a clear out ready for when the next lot will go in there. I'm good, thanks. Fleming one, Stephen, is the one I was working on. So the textures are all done on it. I've got it to pair in the mod list, but not in game currently, so I'm still working on that bit. Very good, thanks GD. How you doing now? That's the one, Stephen, I think, from memory. Amongst one or two other things I've been modifying and working on. So it did look good, Rabbit Man. So I had 2 or 3 people say to me when I sort of spoke to them in real life who play on console how bad it is for dark and that sort of thing. That looked quite bright and good. I did like the use of the New Holland header on the John Deere Combine though. Nice bit of colour coordination there. The yellow matched nicely.
Yeah, very interesting combination.
Not good then, GD. Still got our ice cream producing cows on here. Not a tractor, but Terragator ran out of fuel. If I can get it across, Stephen, it will be private, but a few people will have it. Basically, that won't be a general release one or anything. So it'll be shared amongst trusted individuals, I think is the best way to put it, if it's something I've actually converted myself. The Terragator ran out of fuel due to a glitch on it. When you turn the slurry tanker off, it rocked around the diesel tank. So there wasn't a lot I could do about that one, funnily enough. Yeah, there's something funny going on with live streams yesterday when we were watching other people. There's a lot of pixelated live streaming going on last night. Not from people who we normally expect to see it from. And the 3 of us were sort of looking around a few, weren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Strange. Right. Must remember, use joystick to walk on here. It is not cattle and crops. So how well that silage is done, we better do some more, I think. Got them other two fields to knock down. That silage raked in £70,000. So, NI Modding, I think, done the Fleming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Feeling that's who's one I've been playing with. Hence why it'd be kept private. As long as you keep them private, that's fine. That's when they start getting out and people start sharing them around, you have problems. Let's have a look how many cows have I got on here. 104 cows and 80 sheep at the moment. I'm still alright for everything. Plenty of slurry to go at, so that might be something we do in the near future. Wool is building up nicely. Yeah, it takes some keeping up with, not as bad as when I done the NF Marsh map with the cows. That really took some keeping up with. We got up to 600 on there in the end. Let's just say the first feeding session was not 100% legitimate.
Yeah, when we have 100 cows, the thing that takes more time is to do the first feeding. After that, you just need to be on top.
Yeah.
It doesn't give too much war.
Yeah, so the first feeding was not done by honest means, shall we say, on here. I think that's the best way to describe it. Gav went into the XML files and doctored them and fed them that way. And now we're going, it's fine. Yeah, I suppose that's one way around it. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Forget how we got in that field last time. So it was this tractor. Yeah, but not as much fun as making it. By the time you've done all those bales and everything else. Just these two fields in here what need cutting. Also still got a bale wrapper on hire. I'll tell you when I finish, Stephen. Texture bit isn't too bad to get your head round. I'm just struggling to get it to pair in game at the moment. I could give up on it. It's just finding the time at the moment. If we missed anything, we'll grab them when we do the middle of the field. Ah, right, Stephen. Doesn't surprise me. I'm still learning my way around it, so it'll take a fair while for me to do anything like that. Had a feeling that's who you're going to say. Sort of first time I tried to do anything like that, so it ain't going to be a quick thing by any means. You never know, someone may do them at some point. Never listen to rumours. Farm life. There are people out there who like to spread malicious rumours in that respect. About maps and games. There's a rather nasty element to this community at times about things. For anyone who hasn't seen my review on Peterville today, I did record it first time with this grass texture in. Oh boy, was that a mistake. Well, I can tell you how to get to show up in your mod list, but that's about as far as I can go on the stream, Stephen. I'll tell you how to get them to pair in a mod list. This grass seems to sap FPS on some maps. A lot of detail in this. I mean, there's bits on here what that'll do it on, but nothing like I experienced on there. That's why it's got the standard grass texture on it again in the video. It's the only way I could get it to run smoothly. Yeah, it's easy to get something to repair in the mod list. At the start, when you first go into the game, that's easy to get something to repair on that list. But getting it to actually repair in the shop is slightly more difficult, as I'm finding. Oh yeah, I got the Fleming lifters to repair in the mod list, along with several other mods I've been playing with. One of them I actually got to repair in the shop, but that's as far as I got with it at the moment. I'll have a look at that again this weekend, as I've got to be home tomorrow. I just haven't got space for it at the minute, Farm Life. You're the only one who is having FPS, or isn't having FPS problems with this grass texture then, GD?
Yeah,
All three of us are.
Mine drops down to 30, 20.
Yeah, the three of us in here all got problems with this grass on there. Really is not happy if you have this grass.
And I've gone in vanilla as well. I noticed none of the other mods.
That's exactly how I done the mod review last night. The mod in, or map review, the map only mod in there was the Mahindra I used. Yeah, I could see it when I was just driving around. I did notice the same effect on your stream last night in a couple of places. So if you do get FPS drops, that's exactly what's causing it, is this grass. That's why you can't fault the map for it, because it's not actually something what MJ has put on there, something we've put on there what was causing it. So you can't really say anything about that. That's why I re-recorded my first look with the standard textures. Because it's something which is in game, Farm Life, I guess. Look in the mod description, Stephen, and check its version 43. If it says 39, I think, change it to 43. We just like hot air balloons over here, Farm Life. Off when they crash in your fields.
And burn half your crops.
No, that doesn't happen, but you get the idiots who run them, who'll run across the middle of your field, and if you aren't there to stop them, they'll do no end of damage to the crops without thinking. Who left that gate open? Yeah, I can imagine, GD. But, get this all knocked down on here. It's a case of rolling it up and bailing it. And then wrapping it all up again. See if we can get some more money. What those bales are worth. Yeah, the last 3 trailer fills netted us over 70 grand, so £70,000, so we might as well do it again. Gives us more money to spend on toys on here.
Yeah, but do you know a certain person's gone on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're in TeamSpeak. I was speaking to Milton a little while ago.
No, he was.
Okay.
Exactly, Farm Life. Can't sort of not do it if they're worth that sort of value. No taxes is brilliant. Reminds me, HMRC will have a present for me end of this month. You need to unzip the folder to do it, Stephen. If you haven't done. Tree there. See, that's what happens when you hang around GD too long, you start crashing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you get the same present as me at the end of June, GD. Us self-employed boys have to pay half our annual tax bill at the end of June, Patrick, here in the UK. Yeah, don't remind me, GD. Need to do my tax return for next year, or for this last year, so I'll get some of it back again. Unless they hold on to it on the account. Should rephrase that, we're supposed to pay it at the end of June. No, I usually do mine around sort of September time. Let's see if I can get it done a bit sooner this year. Get this back up the other yard there. So this one's going to have to go on the baler. Once we've raked all this up. Yeah, I'd agree with that one, GD. At least when you work for someone, it gets taken monthly. I think the January one is the worst, though, just after Christmas when they want a good lump off you. Probably the worst time of year for any self-employed person. It's arable farm life. Crop farming's my favourite. That too. So I've got a week off end of June, and being self-employed, don't get paid for it. So I've got to earn the rest of enough money the rest of the year to allow for that. Keep meaning to take them pallets out of there. Do like that tractor. Certainly is farm life. It's a quickie loader. Goes on the 6M John Deere we've got on here. Get these raked up. Yeah, that's why I sort of tagged you in your Discord last night about that. I dropped about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah, you were trying to get me going.
Yeah, almost succeeded too, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why he had to retreat so early.
I'm going
Game
on in a
speak.
minute. Just finishing the field off.
Yeah, that's a major update. I was going to stream it tonight, but I thought no, we go back to FS for tonight. I did go on there and have a look, and their optimization has improved again on there. I mean, I was in a building what hadn't been renovated yet, and that was hitting between 59 and 61 FPS. Not too late tonight, Daniel. Another quarter an hour or so, probably. We shall see. Just depends how many people are still in.
You're 14 at the minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 3 on Twitch.
Hmm?
Strange how your FPS is still the same though, because mine had improved again. I do like some of the features I did find quickly last night, because I wasn't on there too long, so I knew if I started doing too much on there I won't be getting to bed very early last night. Oh, streaming is a very, very addictive pastime, as GD will confirm. It's a good old swath of grass around the headland there. Worth a try, GD. Internet, high-speed broadband, fibre. .43, I think, is from memory, and it down in the mod description.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think that's 43, Stephen. Yeah, that's the one, Farm Life. Pretty accurate, GD. It's like a disease once it gets hold of you.
I found a problem with that Massey that come out.
It's a Massey.
Wait,
Is that not a problem
no,
enough?
the wheels don't get dirty.
Ah,
No.
interesting. 43, Stephen. 4-3. That's what I want to be changed to.
Get dirty on grass, but then when it comes to mud now, they don't. They don't.
Good testing again then.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There'll be something to do with your settings more than likely, Farm Life. Depends what your upload and download speed is. So it takes quite a bit of fine tuning to get it set up. I don't think me and GD would like to have a sort of count up of how many test streams we've done to get everything set properly for this. Particularly GD.
Well, GD ain't done them for ages, so
No.
you must be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thoughts too there, GD. If you're on fibre internet, it's got to be reasonable speeds. Although you're console, aren't you, Farm Life? No, that probably doesn't help Farm Life. Console stream is not something I'm too familiar with on there, I'm afraid, to give you any advice on that one. PC streaming, yeah, but console, no. Even if I was still on console, I was on PlayStation, not Xbox. Or at least on cattle and crops the rake doesn't catch the headland swaths how it does on hair when you turn above them. But when you compare this grass texture to what we were seeing on there, there's absolutely no comparison between the two, is there?
No.
Should get it to appear in the in-game mod list by just doing that, Stephen. And if it's been converted the rest of the way, you should be away now. So in the early days of 19, there's 2 or 3 mods came out what had been converted to play in the game, but wouldn't actually appear due to the wrong mod description version being in the file. There's 1 or 2 mods, but all that needed to get them to pair in 19 was changing that number. I think camera collision was one of them, from memory. Seems to remember doing that fairly early on. Once we worked out that's all it needed. That's one field done. Now we've got the awkward field. Farmer's Dynasty update. That's a massive update on there. If you're in my Discord, there's a Farmer's Dynasty section in there. The link to their Discord server. Every bit of it is on there. It'd take us sort of 10 minutes to work through it last night, didn't it, Dal, when we were looking at it? There's some big greenhouse updates, optimization updates. Yeah. Memory optimization updates. Gardening updates. Vehicle shader updates and all sorts on there this time. So it's not a small one in terms of what they've actually done with the game, that's for certain. Farmer's Dynasty, one of those little addictive games if you get playing it. I mean, we tried to talk Milton into it last night, but he wouldn't give in.
Nope.
No matter how hard me and Dal tried, we could not get him to give in to get it. Guess we just weren't persuasive enough.
Yep.
We'll have to try harder in future.
Yeah, in a couple of months. By the end of the year, maybe.
Hang fire, farm life. Can't remember, Daniel. I don't actually watch what it's doing when that's updating. Farmer's Dynasty is coming to console. They've given the estimated date of the end of July, but they also said it was coming to console last year and it never got here. But it is supposed to be coming to console. I think you just need to be patient on that one, because it needs to be far better optimised than it is currently to work. It's getting there, but I don't think console would manage it at the moment somehow. Yeah, really, farm life. We were looking around on Google yesterday and found a couple of bits about it. So it should be coming across at some point. But reading everything up, they said it was coming last autumn. It's not here yet. They've now given the date at the end of July. But they'll need to do some more updates before it can get there. Just in my opinion, of course. Well, as GD says, if he's struggling with FPS issues on a PC, console's never gonna run it currently. What's the other one you're looking forward to then, Farm Life? Ah, I see, that one. It's sort of supposed to be akin to ETS for consoles, isn't it? Okay, GD. Might still be here when you get back. Might not, we shall see. Still good, thanks Nathan. How you doing now? You never did tell us what your downloads are on when I asked. Your internet is never the best. So don't need to put at the moment. I still have fears of that another multiplayer session. I'm just wondering what we'll have to dislodge from what tree next time round.
I've never seen a tractor so stuck in the tree like on that day.
I've never seen a tree stuck in a trailer before. I don't think there's a tractor stuck on the tree, it's more the tree stuck in the trailer. Next time you might not escape without me recording it for future reference.
There is some pictures around.
Yeah, there's pictures, but a video recording of how we had to free it would have been incredibly interesting.
But the worst one was on the gate. You didn't see the tractors stuck on the gate the first time.
not close up.
Yeah.
I could see it from a distance where I was in the forage harvester.
Yeah. That was very interesting too.
$80k on console. That's not bad at
Whoa.
all.
Wowzers.
Amazing.
PC on 37120. Not bad.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like over double. That's crazy.
Yeah. Keep going, won't be long for console. Say 100,000 in a couple of months, I should think, Nathan. Got to, if that's creeping up like that. No, I'm afraid I don't watch Gray still plays Farm Life. So many hours in the day and you work for a living and do your own channel. Okay, catch you later, Farm Life. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be finishing in a few moments anyway. That's okay then, Live Zone 4. If you're happy playing on it, it's the main thing. It's always good if you can find a map which gives you that feeling to play on. Nightbot is obviously asleep at the moment. He should have said something to Farm Life. I'm guessing Nightbot's got that Friday feeling.
Yeah.
You get that Friday feeling when my mouse pointer goes up his backside again. Stirs him up. Oh, sounds like fun, Nathan. So what you're gonna sort of promise us if your console version hits 100k then, Nathan? I mean, we've already got goats, ducks, geese, turkeys,
Elephants.
llamas. I reckon crocodiles.
No.
Yeah, in that riff art, they go well there.
Yeah, a few
Ostrich.
crocodiles.
Ostrich.
No, gotta be crocodiles now.
Alligators.
Yeah, crocodiles and alligators in the ponds on here.
A dragon.
Dragon.
No, they only play the game, they can't be in it.
Well, you say play.
They break the game.
To be fair, he didn't manage to break this map. Not seriously. Other than that little instant with the vehicle XML.
Oh yeah.
But that was bound to happen if you try and load the vehicle XML out of one game into another. Off a different map. Oh, getting a good bit of silage then, Rabbit Man. So what we'll probably do as we move forward on here now is a couple of streams a week off here and 1 or 2 a week off cattle and crops. Now we're doing the free play one on there. doesn't seem to matter what I play game wise. I get the same number of dislikes on every video and stream, so we shall just carry on as I want to, and thank them for the views in the meantime.
Yeah.
Bothered me a bit to start with, now I just think it's funny, so I'll just go carry on. We need to sort that water tanker out as well, with the position I've sort of battered that into there. I see there's another version of that hedge cutter appeared on the site this week. Well, someone's been modifying, so I might have a look at that. See if I can get it to change colour this time to anything other than gold. I don't want to bling up my hedge cutter again. Anyone who's in my Discord will have seen that picture. The blinged up hedge cutter. That cow is just levitating. Low fat milk again. Who ordered the skim milk? At least they're moving now. Really need to do something about this grass in here. Sort out a topper, I think, from somewhere. I have one in mind. I might have to get it in GE first and do a few tweaks to my liking on it. But that's where I am going to finish for tonight. So
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
I shall be back on here maybe tomorrow at some point. There'll be videos all weekend as usual, of course. It's a link to today's Peterville map review there. Yeah, you can't take it to heart, can you, Rabbit Man? People just sort of dislike for the sake of it. If it gets to the point you're being trolled, how I was for a while there, I just turned off the visibility so they can't see what the scores are. We did our best to rally a few more likes for you last night, one way or the other. So for now, that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. So for now, I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.